rules will be as follows. As always, number one, keep your success stories to 2 minutes or less, or the clock will get you. And you know it will. The success stories to 2 minutes or less, or the clock will get you. And then number two, make sure you keep your devices on mute until you are ready to speak. So with that being said, let's get it, y'all. It's time for this marvelous Monday. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And grand rising and welcome to Good Morning Experts. I'm Troy Gandy, your index voice of inspiration, and I have the extreme pleasure to present to some and introduce to others none other than the host of this morning's Pass the Ball segment. We're going to start off with the man who is that one that has the reputation of being a master builder. He is a six-figure ring earner. He is a gold legacy member. He is the first shareholder in Washington, D.C. He's known to this family as the man of courageous conversations. We talking about none other than Uncle Jack.
Woo, thank you for that, Troy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. The ball's yours.
All right. Thank you. And we'd like to welcome everybody to Money Making Monday here at the biggest, baddest CEO meetup on the planet. We're officially in the tip drill version of Pass the Ball, so y'all know how we like to do. Come off of mute so I can feel your NRG. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I got 3 questions for y'all. If you're new, this is what we do. We take the ball, we call pass the ball. But real quick, before we even get on the court, this is what we call our tip drill. So this is where I ask 3 questions. Just keep up. It'll make sense. If you plug in, you'll get it after the second day. So with that being said, team, how y'all feel?
Fired up.
Okay. Y'all been doing your push-ups. And team, what's up?
My
income.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Gently also the Creole deal. Master percussionist. Y'all. You got your hands up.
Yes.
Hold the line. Y'all act like y'all, it's Friday night.
Hey, did you see him?
Man. So check this out. I did have something prepared for y'all, but give me a sec because I'm trying to okay, there we go. Hold on. All right. Yeah. So I had something prepared for y'all, and y'all want to hear something funny? Because if I say it, I'm going to feel better. If I don't say it, y'all probably not going to know. But guys, how many guys out there have your own clippers? Okay? How many of y'all, shave and do all, shave, and then, sometimes you shaving your mustache and get your trimming going, then something go, and you be like, oh, stop playing. So right now I got the butt face and I'm putting it out there so nobody got to say nothing. I beat y'all to the punch so it will not have an effectiveness that you would think it would have if you was talking about me. Does that make sense? But see, look at all that. All that.
Nobody noticed, Uncle Jock, because
I know
Nathaniel
they
got you with the
didn't. I
haircut.
told you. I knew that they wouldn't, but it was a thing. It was a thing. I had to get it up off me. So, now that we're past that, I did have something for y'all this morning before we go into our pass the ball, because as y'all know, we have adopted a new program, right? And anytime you adopt a new program, let's rewind. How many of y'all been out there using AI and ChatGPT? Woo! Anybody? Yes or yes? Type in the chat. Come off of mute.
Yes.
Okay. And what is one of the most important things you have to do when you are giving instruction to whatever platform that you're using? Anybody?
Be specific.
It's some input.
It's called something. I'm going to give y'all some game in the AI world. Some of y'all know what it is. Eric, I know, knows what it is because he's mentioned it a couple times. I know 𝗍𝗍cie knows what it is, meaning Erica. So y'all can't say anything. Anybody? Okay. So what I want you to do, somebody look up text. Y'all know how we usually say Google it. So I need y'all to chat it, right?
He might have the answer, Jot.
Who?
Nathaniel.
Oh, yeah, Nathaniel knows too. You'll be cheating, Nathaniel.
Oh, it's a prompt.
Come on, brother. He just cheated.
No,
I was
cheating,
just like,
cheating,
I just said,
cheating,
Nathaniel can't do it because you'll be cheating. Yeah, man. It's a prompt.
I was cheating.
It's all right. We can't take it away now. It's okay. We're good. You just helped the village. But I need somebody to Google chat, Perplex, Gemini, whatever. What is a prompt? And read that to me, please, somebody.
Gemini.
While we're waiting for these smart, super fast devices,
What
with
is a
slow
prompt?
fingers.
I got it.
Okay, go ahead. Share with us, Monique.
A prompt is basically a question, instruction, or statement that you give to an AI like me to get a specific kind of response. Think of it like a conversation starter or a command. It tells AI what you want to do, write, or explain.
So whenever you want to get the maximum out of your input to AI, you have to make sure that you are, that your communication is spot on. Because if your communication is off when you're trying to give instruction, what does that mean is going to happen to your outcome? Your outcome is going to be off, right? So take an architect. Architects, any architects on the team?
My son.
Your son?
My daughter.
Okay, so watch this. If you're building a structure and you do not pay close attention to the prompt, to the instruction, to the blueprint. Now, blueprints are probably one of the clearest type of instruction that you can be given. Does that make sense? It's just not written out in English. Because if you're building a structure and if you're off, if one guy's building and he's off a half an inch, and then the next guy's building on the whole other side of the structure and he's off in a half an inch, and then as they start going up, the guys are building and the brick is a half inch shorter for whatever reason. Now all these little half inches people think don't matter is gonna make a difference on the outcome. I need y'all to pick up what I'm putting down because I'm really going somewhere with this. It's almost like when we get new products, when we get new processes, when we get new plays to run, us as the leaders, if we're not clear and concise in our instruction to our new people, we cannot expect them to have the outcomes that we imagine in our head if we're not prompting them properly. Does that make sense? So you have to be clear and concise in your messaging. And you have to make sure that the messages that you are getting are clear and concise. Because I'm gonna give you an example. And Jamie, if you're listening, just don't get mad, because what we're getting ready to talk about is some truth right here, buddy. When we got Medicare, we weren't given proper prompts. We weren't given proper, clear and concise messaging on how we could maximize this Medicare situation. It took Leah to be like, hey, y'all, look, we got something right here, man. I'm telling you, we got something. We're in the Medicare space. And then she called Brandon and she called Eric, and Eric's like, look, Medicaid, I don't know about this. But it was all because it wasn't concise, clear messaging out the gate. And do y'all see, when people don't get the message that's clear and concise, it creates what? Confusion. And we know that confused people do what? No thing. Right? Mm-hmm. Tiffany, you got a beautiful smile this morning. What's up, sis? And so all I want to do is, moving forward, you all, we have to make sure, because here's the deal. We saw it in our last level up, and we did an exercise, I think, on here. We talked about it. You know, when you were in school and you did that exercise where it's like 10 people are lined up and you draw the house with a dog in front of it, and by the time 10 people get it, it looks like a car with an elephant in the back of it instead of a house with a dog in the front of it, because the message got tainted along the way. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. So I need everybody, because here's the thing, and I'm gonna leave y'all with this. I'm sorry for being long-winded, but I felt like I had to drop this morning. I was listening. Can we have some courageous conversation real quick?
Yes, sir.
I was listening to the 10X, my 10X stuff. And the crazy thing is, I've been listening to it for almost a year now. And every time I listen, I miss something. And today's message was like, you always have to be cutting away at the 80% that's not doing you any good. And when he was talking to Myron Golden about it, they were talking about their teams. And they were saying, sometimes you're going to have to cut your B players off because your B players are not going to get you where you want to go. And sometimes those B players can be your family. Sometimes those B players can be your best friends. Sometimes the B players can be somebody that you live and sleep beside. So the thing is, they were saying, and then you start to feel a certain way. You start to feel like, but, that's my friend. Man, let me tell y'all something. Do not hesitate to keep finding A players. If you need to get to where you need to get to, you cannot make any excuses on getting there. I'm telling y'all some good stuff right now. It could be your wife. It could be your husband. It could be your best friend. It could be your cousin. It could be your next door neighbor. If they slowing down the ship, they got to get left behind. Because I got somewhere to go. You got somewhere to go. And I'm telling y'all this because people are time busters. I got a thing that I adopted from Raza. When I'm talking to people, everybody gets 15 minutes of my time, no matter who you are. Then I'll start. If you're on the phone with me longer than 15 minutes, you probably matter a little more. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's because there are hundreds of people trying to get on my line. I got to talk to the people who are trying to move. I can't talk to the people who show up when they want to show up and then keep asking me for the damn play. I can't let you keep doing me like that. I got somewhere to go. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I know I took you out a little further than we're used to. But if anybody has any hands I will respectfully pass the ball. If not, we can stay in this vein of conversation. So I'm gonna be quiet for about 5 seconds. Is that a hand? Is that Monique's hand? Oh, I see. Okay, good. Now we're cooking like fish grease. So with that being said, I'm gonna take the ball and I'm gonna pass it to a young lady. Woo! Y'all know how when you're cooking something and it smells good in the kitchen and you know something is cooking in that kitchen, boy, you can smell her getting close to ED, her and Dr. Mark. They're getting close, boy. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn it over to Monique Pinckney, your insurance and tax pro. What you got for us?
Thank you, Uncle Jock. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me share this real quick. I was talking to my son a couple of weeks ago about that because I was telling him what we were doing with AI. He was laughing because he said that as an architect, he is using AI in a different way. They're using it. You got the blueprints and all that. He's working on a project, but he'll tell it to write up a report. And he said that is saving them so much time because it can get specific. It can read it. And he said they're using it in more ways than we know. So you right on point with that. But I just want to share this morning that we had a great event this weekend. Some teammates and I, Mark, D's on the line, patients went out and had a great time at a fall festival. All of us came back with full clipboard, so we got work to do now. So it was really, and then Miss V even came out and showed up with us, and it was just great for everybody to meet because some people hadn't even met her in person. So I'm grateful for that. And then yesterday, a friend of mine who I've been dripping on since the other company, she called me a few weeks ago and asked about, my term policy is getting ready to expire. I remember you told me, can you help me? And so last night I got on, did a green sheet with her, and guess what else? Signed up for the Medicare referral program. And so she's like, I can do this. I don't have to get a license. And so she was fired up and she signed up last night at 8:00. And so we're just excited.
Monique, you having fun, ain't you? Look at you.
It is fun. It really
that's
is.
The crazy part. You got to make this fun, and you can make it fun. There's some people on here who, when they go out, I know that they make it fun. Like 𝗍¿Icia's crew, they're going to have some fun. And that's why they're so effective. Monique, Mark, y'all's crew, when y'all go out, man, y'all having fun. Me and my crew, when we go out, we have fun. You can't be tight and stuffy and robotic. With that being said, Naja, you're going to be the last hand. We're going to go Nathaniel, Tawana, Tiffany, then Naja, we're going to close off. Who you passing that? Oh, I'm sorry. I think I might have cut you off too.
No. The only other thing I was going to say is that Dr. Mark is playing golf at Brian Jordan's celebrity golf tournament this morning. So he will be talking to some people today. That's what he is. He's not missing the action. He's out there in action. Just so y'all know.
That's what I'm talking about.
But I'm gonna go ahead and pass it to this gentleman. He had his hands in the air this morning, so I know he's on fire. Let's go, Nathaniel, the 1% mindset.
Thank you, Monique Pinckney, MBA, my insurance and tax pro. I do appreciate you. Happy Monday, guys. 1% mindset shift for the day. Yeah, Jock, I've been thinking about that a lot, the prompts, because I've been long story short, I've been in the admin mode. I set up Canva to do my automatic posts on Instagram, LinkedIn, and Facebook. So that's working. Now I'm building more content. But I've been out and about. I've been running the play, talking to people. Actually, it was really interesting. I was at Costco the other day and just listening to a couple people behind me talking about, their high school kids talking about how we got to be good with finances, X, Y, and Z. And I had just set up my YouTube. So I was like, hey guys, take my card. I'm building my thing, building my I love some people to follow me and they're like, cool, this is really very cool. So it's working. But the prompts, right? I'm really good at writing the prompts in AI because you can rewrite them. You can do your thing, but you only get one shot at a person. Yes. So it's really important to make sure that you go over your prompts in person in the mirror, because I've been trying to get it. And, I've talked to a lot of people and unfortunately not everyone is panning out. So there's got to be a messaging issue, right? Yes. So I got to go back to it and keep on going. That's my money making activities for the day, for the week. So please, Tawana, I'm sorry, Argrio Leo, please let us know what's happening.
Thanks for sharing, Nathaniel. What you got, Tawana?
Thank you, Nathaniel. I like what you just said. You only get one chance at that. But I wanted, you had a couple of things, Doc, but Monique had me thinking. I had the same conversation with my daughter, who's also an architect, but it was the exact opposite. She's fighting this whole AI thing, right? She's fighting it. And we go back and forth with these battles. I said, you use it on your phone. Okay, I was like, we was just, and I went back to Napoleon Hill, like, don't tell everybody your business because they will zap your energy. And she literally took me out. My brother, who was also an architect, I said 30 years ago, he had to draw his plans out. You don't have to draw them out now. She said, well, I still have to do. I said, you're doing it on a computer. Stop it. So she's fighting me. And I said, I can't do it, because she literally took me out yesterday and I couldn't talk to her for a while. But anyway, Time Busters, Jack, I was big on that. So now I am literally at that place that I got to move on. I love you. I will still be here for you, but we can't work together. I'm done. And the last thing is, I did talk to my mother about the Medicare program. And sometimes when you talk to family, again, they fight you, but she actually said that she will look at it, which I was surprised about, because I actually put her name in and she's already in the system, of course. And I talked to my brother, who is also 65. He said, I will take a look at it and try to help you get some people in. So he don't want to get in, but he's going to help me. So I'm like, do what you got to do, buddy. Thank you.
Tawana, this is for everybody. Y'all, I'm going to tell you how easy this is, so you don't have to overthink. Tawana just gave y'all a play. Go at your mother, your father, and your aunties and uncles first. And all you have to do is say, hey, are you on Medicare? Do you have it through the feds? If they don't have it through the feds, guess what? All you say is, look, I'm going to sign you up on my Medicare program. Don't ask them, can you? You say, look, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to sign you up on my Medicare program. And then you just instruct them. You prompt them from there. You got me? And they're going to say, okay. And then guess what? They're going to tell their 3 or 4 best friends. Do that today with 10 people and watch you get 20 or 30 people that you can just scoop and drop in the bucket. And then guess what? You do it again and you do it again. I got the play from Brandon. Brandon is our Medicare ninja. When he gives you these plays, trust me, they work. I got to trust the process. Like when we give y'all the plays, we say, trust the process. Brandon gave me a play, and guess what I did? I ran it, and I was like, oh, sugar, honey, iced tea. This thing works. So with that being said, who you passing that ball to, T?
All right, I'm going to pass the ball to this wonderful lady that is killing the business, and she has so much energy, and she just lights up her room. Miss Tiffany Tyler, the insurance agent.
Thank you, big sis. I love you, girl. I wanted to come off, for those that don't know, I ride motorcycles, and I went to an event on Saturday, and it was a different type hike because I hadn't been down in like 2 years, and I'm like feeling weird and going in there, and I'm like, this ain't for me, man. So the president of whoever was having the anniversary pulled me to the side. He was like, yo, Chocolate, I need you to talk to some people because you the only life insurance agent in here. I'm like, right now? He was like, yeah. He said, I already got the table set up because they told me you was coming. And when I was there, I'm like, bro, I ain't even coming here for this. But look, I had on a black hoodie because I was dressed as a thug because it was a Halloween costume party. I took that thing off. Y'all know I had on my Xperia lounge entrepreneur. I got so many clients. Like yesterday, my phone was like literally ringing off the hook. I wrote 2 policies yesterday from this, and I got to talk to some seniors that was in there for the Medicare. I got to put them in the system, which I got to reach back out to them. And then on the way home, my son, my 17-year-old, he hit a deer. So he was all frantic and scared and stuff. He's like, Mom, but I didn't mess my truck up. I was like, it's okay, BJ, it's okay. So he had Ryan with him, which is my 15-year-old. And my 15-year-old was like, man, look, you just got to trust the process. You just got to trust the process. Look, we do it. He said he took a zip tie, y'all, zipped the front of the truck up and told the man, look, call my mom. She sell life insurance. Thanks for helping me. And the man called me yesterday. But look, he didn't call to ask to speak to me. He called to ask to speak to Ryan. So I'm like, Ryan, you got a phone call on my phone. Who is this man calling? He was like, huh? So when he got on the phone, it was an older Caucasian guy. He was like, hello, you and your brother with the Troy, give me a couple of minutes because it's gonna get real exciting. I helped you and your brother with the truck. You hit the deer. The man picked the deer up, scared the deer. Told my mom he gonna bring us some. But Ryan got a client yesterday, y'all. Like this boy's really. I was like, what the hell? But Ryan told me to give y'all this message. I'm literally happy about all that. But this is the message that Ryan gave me this morning when I got in my car at 5 o'clock to come to work. He said, be careful who you share your energy and business moves with. Not everyone clapping for you is rooting for your success. Some are scouting you. You can be silently recruited and not even know it. Protect your vision, value your alignment, and when someone tries to shift your loyalty, flip the script, make it a collaboration, not a conversation.
Tiffany, how old is he?
15.
Shut the front door. Woo!
He's 45.
You got an old wise soul. You got a wise man on your hands.
And
Wow.
he said, I'm gonna make sure I go back and watch on YouTube to see if you told them this.
Oh. Now, I gotta do this real quick. We gotta go fast though, because I see Eric and then everybody, we gotta go fast. But this is huge, y'all, because you got a 15-year-old that's doing what we ask everybody to do, and he ain't even in the business doing it. Boy, I don't know.
And he's coming to me with level up.
Some of y'all are probably feeling a certain way. And some of y'all are feeling, damn, that is beautiful. But I really need to take a look at myself.
Man, look.
Tiffany, real quick though, let's pass the ball real quick, only because we got to get to Eric's segment, but you were doing a great job. I know you got something else left in your tank that you wanted to get out, didn't you?
I'll release it tomorrow. I'm just super excited because
all right, cool.
I am
and
now.
We got the team huddle that you can get it out on too.
Okay.
Right.
This young lady, me and her normally collab about facial makeup and stuff like that. She's always pretty by heart, by a smile, and she knows 100% of the business. Come on off the money model, Naja.
Thank you, Tiffany. And I'm so excited. Look, you're always an inspiration to everyone. Your son is amazing, and he has a wonderful, wonderful role model to follow. So congratulations on all this going on in your business. And I'm super excited. I'm fired up. I was up till honestly 2 a.m. working on illustrations, and it's my birthday month, so I got to renew my license. I'm doing my last CE class that I had to finish. And I'm fired up because I was a little out of commission last week, little out of pocket because I was on travel for some other business all week long. But I came back this week. I have, let's see. Oh, first and foremost, I want to congratulate the team. The team is growing. So I want to congratulate Tawana on her new business recruit. I want to congratulate Clover on her new business partner. So the team is growing and doing great. But I wanted to also add, after being gone for a week, I came back. I have now 2 green sheet appointments this week. I have 2 show for appointments this week. I have one new Medicare referral partner, and I spoke to an uncle friend to see about getting him in with the Medicare, and he's a veteran, so he's pretty solid with his benefits, but he is going to be a referral for me and send people my way because he has a huge network of people over 65. So I'm just fired up with everything, tired as I am, and I'm just ready to go. So I wanted to keep it short and simple. Back to you, Uncle John.
Great job, great job, great job, Naj. Great job, everybody. Great job, everybody. So with that being said, I'm gonna talk real fast. I'm gonna give it up to none other than the voice index index voice of inspiration, Troy Gandy, so he can transition us to the next phase. Troy.